It's the classic crime, not done with you yet. Right here on Yes FM, music that'll change your life. It is day 2 of 9 of our 25th Anniversary Celebration Spring Sharathon. Our goal, $150,000. Right now we're at $6,700. But you can help us reach that goal of $150,000 by making your pledge right now by calling 419-389-0893. 419-389-0893. Call or text to that number. You can also go online to our website at yeshome.com. Make your pledge there. We'll get to that $150,000 by our League of 350. We need 248 more people who will join us, our League of 350. And what this is 350 people making pledges at this amount. When they all come in together, it'll total up to $150,000. And we need 248 more people who will join us at $25 a month or one-time gift of $300. We need 70 more people to join us at $50 a month or one-time gift of $600, and 28 more people who can become a day sponsor and join us at $100 a month or one-time gift of $1,200. When we receive all those pledges in, we'll be at $150,000. Maybe you can join at one of those levels. Maybe God's laid another level on your heart. Whatever it is, give us a call right now, 419-389-0893. And it is our 25th Anniversary Celebration Spring Sharathon, and part of that is we're doing a little different than just a regular Sharathon. We want to make it special. That's right, we want to make it special. And so we've been looking back at 25 years of broadcasting with ESFM, bringing back some folks who've been part of ESFM in the earlier days. And here's a guy who's been a part of ESFM in the early days, the mid days, late days. Who knows, he might be a part of us again. He kind of comes and goes every once in a while. It's Bob Kelly.
Hey,
How
I'm
you
like
doing,
a
Robert?
bad penny. I just turned up. Good, man. Good. This is kind of fun. It's bringing back a lot of memories. You know, they say it brings back good memories, it brings back bad memories. It just brings back memories.
Yeah.
No, it's
Mutual
fun.
memories.
Yeah. Neutral.
Mutual memories.
I finally got my phone working.
There you go. That's a new segment you can do. Mutual memories from Rob.
That sounds so enticing.
Yeah, there's dynamic radio right there.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
But you
So
were
there
part
was
of.
this one time I came into the studio. I
And-
played some songs,
I would know.
and then I went home.
Yeah,
There you go.
and I never touched the thermostat because we always got in trouble for that. So.
Well, I didn't change it today, but
I loved
if you
it. I
want
loved
to-
it cold, like cold enough you could hang meat.
No.
I love it cold. Oh, it's great.
Well, you were part of the SFM, I mean, the early days, and you kind of left to go to school, you came back, and you've been part of the SFM really throughout at different periods of time. I was just interested, what are some of the ways the SFM maybe impacted you, and then ways that you had to maybe touch some lives that really kind of still stick out to you?
Well, I found God when I was about 15, 16 years old. My father had gotten sick, and we ended up at a church that I met a lot of great people. And my first introduction to Christian music was a band called Stryper, who are still around.
Mm-hmm.
They're still making music. They're still doing their thing. They're still touring, things like that. And that was my first introduction to Christian music, and I had no idea because I was fans of bands like Led Zeppelin, Kiss, Pink Floyd, you know, bands like that. That's what I was into because that's what my older brother was into. So to discover now this new kind of music with a little bit more of a positive message was kind of neat. So that was my introduction to it, and all my friends and I, we spent our Saturdays at the mall going to the Christian bookstore looking for new tapes. You know,
Yeah.
back then they didn't have CDs.
What's
you got
a tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play on your little internet.
I'm turning
hacky, hacky screen.
your mic is off.
Yeah.
Aw.
Kids. So that's what we did. We would look for, you know, new music, Bloodgood, you know, whatever we could find.
Yeah.
And we said, gosh, it would be so cool to have a station that played this music. And it took some time, but it finally came around. There was another Christian station in town, but they just didn't play this music.
Yeah.
So the music had a big impact on me. I love music. I love, you know, everything about it. It's a way to, it's my kind of release. You know what I mean? I can pop a headphone in and do my thing. But to be able to have the opportunity to be involved in the station, like I said earlier, from the ground floor was amazing. And when I came back to Yes FM, I came back and was given the extreme pleasure to plan special events. You know, Yes Fest, doing things at the Mill on Friday nights. And one of the things we did, and I've always been a believer that, you know, this station reaches the younger audience, the kids, and you got to reach them on their level. You got to get down into something. This story may take a little bit longer than 7 minutes. If it is, Jeff can, you guys can yell at me later.
He's not in here. You're fine.
No, I'm good. So, one of the things we did, and Tommy, you were involved in this.
I
and
was.
You were super pumped to be involved in this.
My pro wrestling debut.
Yes. Some people know I spent some time, about 4.5, 5 years, in the world of professional wrestling, and it was fun. Ish. It was interesting. I grew up watching that. It was it's something that another release, another way. These are these big muscle-bound meatheads on screen. It's kind of like they were superheroes to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of cool. So my wife's calling me. Not now. So we decided to set up a ring back at the mill. Yep. And we had a Friday night wrestling show live on the radio, which I don't think wrestling had not been on the radio in probably 50 years, because that's how they used to, if it wasn't on TV, you could listen to it on the radio. And the ministry opportunity in that was amazing, not just for the people coming in, but for a lot of the wrestlers in the back. These guys were my friends, and when they realized where we were and what we were doing, they were kind of awestruck. And that ministry opportunity to the boys in the back was incredible for me, because they had no idea that Christians did that kind of stuff. They thought we went, we stayed at home Monday through Saturday, got up Sunday morning, went to church, came back, climbed in our bubble, and went about our week. And they realized that wasn't always the case. And it just, for some of them, it kind of blew their mind. A couple of guys, I'm not going to lie to you, they were kind of like, it totally ruined their idea of Christianity for a while, because they were just, but I remember one guy in particular talking to me going, dude, this is incredible. This is a lot of fun. These people are reacting the same way a crowd full of non-Christians would react. They're still yelling at us. I said, man, we're people. Mm-hmm. We're guys. We're just guys and girls who love wrestling but love God too. So that was a neat ministry opportunity. And another way to reach the kids, another good ministry opportunity was my son. At the time when I worked here, he was a little guy. I was just showing you guys pictures, and now he's 15. He's a freshman in high school. He's bigger than I am. But I believe 100% bringing my son to some of the events that I did, letting him know that it's okay to listen to this kind of music, that when I was his age, it didn't even dawn on me that stuff existed. And to see the man that I'm going to get choked up, to see the man that he's becoming today, knowing full well that Christ is in his life, that he knows right from wrong at 15 years old these days. And if you watch the news, I mean, it happened again yesterday, I believe, in Alabama. Some kids got hurt at school. There's school shootings. These kids are reaching out. They're looking for something. So if there's a young person in your life that is looking for something, that is teetering on the edge, that just needs, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yes, FM can impact their life in a positive way.
Yeah.
And it's here. It's in front of you. All you've got to do is push a button on your radio, and you can make a change in their life. It'll do it. I've seen it happen. I mean, you asked me for some instances. Tommy, there's been so many over the years, I can't nail it down to one or two to talk about. There's been so many ways that Yes FM has impacted a life. And Craig Magrum said it best last night. Maybe this music isn't our cup of tea anymore that it was. We're 40 plus years old. I still like the music, but maybe you don't. But that's where classic Yes is going to come into play. If you want that, get involved. If you've got young people, if you were at that first Kim Boyce concert and you're going to this Family Force 5 concert, Yes FM is still for you. Yeah. And if it's not, think about somebody else that it could be for. Even if it's just a buck. Reach into your little cup holder in your car, pull out the change, look and see what you got, give us a call, and stop by and drop it off. Anything helps. Keep this ministry going, because it's powerful. And to be around 25 years, still going strong, still getting emails, still getting phone calls, looking at the map back here from the iHeartRadio app, knowing where people are listening from, knowing full well that Yes FM is still making a difference in people's lives 25 years later, still going strong, still from the FCC being able to expand, even they know the power that this station has, and to be able to reach more people, over 250,000 more people. Just think about that alone is just amazing to me. And I've never stumbled over. I've never been one to have words escape me, but I'm so caught up in it right now that words are kind of leaving me, and I don't know how to express it other than if you've got the time, if the SFM has made an impact on you, if you have kids that you know in your life that are looking for something or reaching for something, even if they don't, they say, no, I'm good. Because my son all the time, hey buddy, how was school? It's fine. Okay, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened to school today. I've been there.
Yeah.
Kids think we don't get it. This is a perfect way to show them you get it. Get in the car with your 15-year-old, flip on the SFM, and bust out some Lecrae, and they're going to look at you in a whole new fashion. I guarantee it. So if this station's made an impact on your life, bust out the wallet, bust out the checkbook, write a check. It's gonna help.
Thanks. Hey, Rob, thanks, and you're talking about some of the words, but what I hear is your passion for this ministry, your passion for the kids that you were reaching and impacting the lives that you were touching here, and you still have that passion, and that's the passion that everyone here at SFM has.
And my wife and I are heavily involved in our school's athletic boosters, and we see these kids every day. And kids today are looking for something, and it's not Christianity today is not what it was 25 years ago. Back then, it was, you almost hit it. You're almost like you didn't want to get made fun of, and it's time we stood up and said, I don't really care if you make fun of me. If you don't, here's what you're missing. They're trying to show you. They're trying to show Christians what we're missing out on. Now we need to stand up and show them what they're missing.
Yeah. And yes, SFM gives you the opportunity to do that. You can help by keeping this ministry here. We're listener supported. We do this with your help. Make that pledge right now. 419-389-0893. 419-389-0893. You can call or text that number. You can go online to our website, yeshome.com. You heard Rob's passion for this ministry and the impact that it's having in lives and the impact it's having in his own son's life. You can have that impact in someone's life as well. 419-389-0893. Call right now. It's Lecrae. You just mentioned him.